everybody! Yay! I finished my 17th sketchbook and today I'm going to be giving you a little tour of it. This is definitely the thickest sketchbook I think I've ever filled. It's a pretty small sketchbook. I've used big sketchbooks, huge sketchbooks, small sketchbooks, but I really like this size. But yeah, this is, I don't usually fill my sketchbooks up this much. Like, if I take the band off, like, it's literally exploding. But I like when they're thick, okay? It feels like I actually used up the pages. And also I just stick a bunch of random stuff in my sketchbooks and I use a lot of different mediums. And this is the
Sakura
sketchbook. I'm pronouncing it wrong. So I even got a nice comment telling me how to pronounce it. But it's hopeless. Okay, I'm sorry. Sakura. Is that it? Sakura? See? I did it, I think. Apparently that means cherry blossom, which makes sense with the whole logo thing, and that's really cute. But yeah, this is, I like this brand, and I like the size, and I like the thickness of the paper. It works for all the mediums that I use in my sketchbooks. So yeah, that works. I decorated the cover in this video. You can go check that out if you want. Sorry it's so beat up and like a mess. It's been 2 months of just like dragging this everywhere and drawing in it. And so this like is cracking and this is smudging and I was supposed to touch it up before the sketchbook tour, but it's fine, okay. Let's start, I guess. We have the first page. This is my character Z. She fits the whole moon theme going on since she's space themed. I still don't really have a story for her and a personality either because it's really hard. I'll talk a little bit more about that later in the video, but if you have any suggestions, then please tell me because I literally don't know what to do with her. She's a really cute character. I don't want to scrap her, but I can't figure out a story. I started this sketchbook on the 22nd of December and I ended it actually like, what, yesterday? Yeah. The 28th of February, and basically it took me 2 months, which is what took me last time. Like last time I filled it exactly in 2 months, so I think I'm getting the hang of it and like filling it up in about 2 months. And this has 80 sheets, so that, yeah, I fill 80 pages in 2 months, I guess. And then this is just a random sticker from these like chocolates that my mom bought on Valentine's Day. She like came home with these chocolates because, I don't know, it was like Valentine's Day and they were kind of gross. No offense to the brand or anything. My brother liked them, but I don't like chocolate. I know. Don't harass me, please. I don't want to get canceled, but I just don't like chocolate, okay? I don't like sweet things, okay? Yeah. I don't like chocolate in general, so there's only like a few types of chocolate that I actually like and can consume without feeling sick. It's just too sweet for me, and those were no exception. This is a little thing from the sketchbook, and then we have some thumbnail sketches here. Here we have just some doodles. I don't know, I just stuck them in here. Yeah, and then, oh, I skipped a page. I'm sorry, I'm bad at this. Here we have some thumbnails, like thumbnails of thumbnails. I thumbnailed some thumbnails. I'm pretty sure you recognize some of these if you know, watch my channel, I guess. And then some of them have not been uploaded yet or filmed, so don't look. No, it's fine. Yeah, I do think I'm gonna be changing my thumbnail style a little bit, but it's just I like thumbnailing stuff just to know exactly how my thumbnails are gonna look. There's quite a bit of song lyrics in the sketchbook, so if you know any, maybe comment down below. I don't know, like we can bond over music. My Spotify's linked to my channel. I might link it in the description. Just don't judge me for my music taste, okay? It's a mess. I got a new necklace and I drew it, and it's actually my favorite necklace. Well, one of my favorites. So it's a nice necklace. I don't know. There's like a star sign. I'm pretty sure this is Sagittarius. I'm not a Sagittarius. I'm a Taurus. At least my sun sign is a Taurus. But I still really like it. I might get another one that's like with a Taurus, but I don't have any Sagittarius in me. So then we have just some doodles. I like how these two pages go together, but yet they're like unique. I don't know. Something about them is just the fact that there's green here, but there isn't green here. I don't know. they go together, but they're unique. Here, more song lyrics, and these two birds. I like this one, I don't like this one though. And then we have this Pinterest girl. She was taking a mirror selfie, so I drew her in a different pose though. More song lyrics. I don't really like this drawing, but it's all right. And then we have Z. Here she is. And then here I was covering up some drawings. This one is pretty bad, but here I feel like I could have done something with this one if I like worked on it. It wasn't that bad, but I didn't, and so we can't do anything about that now. These are just like, I use this like rainbow colored pencil that I have. It's really fun to sketch with, and I did some gesture drawings. These first like 3 or 4 are actually pretty good, but then I just got tired and I just couldn't draw. I don't know why. Then we have some videos here. You can read that if you want. I don't know. You can see what's coming up. And then we have hands. Nothing special. Some of them I like, some of them I despise, so. Oh, this is a video that has not happened yet, but I'm sure it's fine. It hasn't been uploaded yet, but I'll show it to you. No, well, what's the fun in that then? I don't know. It's fine. I was redesigning my OCs, and this was filmed a while ago. It was like December, so I ended up changing their designs afterwards anyways, but I think I'm still gonna upload the video because I just don't feel like talking about this story for the second time because I already ranted way too much in that video. So I'm just gonna leave it. It's fine. I'll upload it or whatever, even though I literally have not started editing it. I wanted to play around with what's it called, a pear shape, a very exaggerated pear body shape, and yeah, I just designed this character, Yin, and I love this top. I saw it on Pinterest, and then this skirt, I actually have a skirt similar to that, and then I gave her really huge eyelashes as well, and these are her piercings, and then this is her hair. And here she is, except ignore the chain that did not end up being in the design, but yeah, here she is. I really like her. She's cute. She's fun. She's like a fashion designer person. And then this was actually my last drawing of 2020. Yay! Here we have some sketches for that 2021 video. This is just some random girl that I drew. I watch YouTube videos. Shocker! And then I draw people if I think I want to draw them. And so I drew her. And then I was gonna do just some random girl, but I just wasn't vibing with the pose, so I ended up doing Yin. Here's her backstory. I feel like if you're interested, then you can pause now. Did you do it? Did you read? Okay, cool. If you did, great. If you didn't, cool. I don't know. If you're interested in her story, then you can kind of read this. It's kind of like an introduction. I still really haven't figured it out too much, but you know, I have the beginning part. Okay, this here, we had a balloon, and we just had a balloon or whatever, and I tied it to my ponytail, something like this, and then I just had this full spread of like balloons and stuff. Like, ignore this girl's body. Like, I just hate how it turned out. I don't know what the outfit is, but yeah, I like this hand though. It's not that bad. I suck at hands, so that's pretty good. The way I draw has changed a lot since this, is what I'm noticing, but I like it. I like my style now. And this is Nicole Raffi. I watch her videos sometimes, and like I watched a video of hers, and I really liked her hair in that video, so I drew her, and I really like this drawing. It's probably one of my favorite sketches in this sketchbook. This is just a random doodly page. This is just some like outfit on Pinterest, and this is a dress that I saw on Pinterest, and I want to draw more Pinterest girls and stuff. This is actually a Home Alone scene. I don't like how it turned out, but something about it is just off. Here we have just another random page. I was realizing that I don't really do much line art, so I wanted to do a page with more line art. I like these shoes. They turn out, I don't know, fun, I guess. I like drawing shoes. They're kind of fun to draw. At least only shoes. When you try drawing shoes on a person, for some reason, it becomes very dreadful. This is a video where me and Jaden, aka Jade Fairy, we swapped OCs, and she drew Yin, I drew Sydney. So I guess what's the point in watching it, because I literally stick the finished product in my sketchbook, but yeah, she's very outside my comfort zone. I wanted to draw this princess dress, and then I ended up I can't really draw a princess dress without the body, but I just really didn't feel like drawing the face, so I ended up like covering it up with a smiley face because it turned out bad. And then I didn't like how the hands looked, so I just did the whole like sticky note trick, put a sticky note on it, and actually I think these two are probably the best hands I've ever drawn in my life. Like, look at them. I mean, I think I've really improved. Like, these two hands, I don't think it gets any better than this. I've peaked. they're just too good. I don't know why. And this is fan art, I guess. I wanted to draw Conan Gray, but he doesn't look like himself in this, and then this is bad. I hate the drawing, but I like the effect with the whole stars in the background. I like how that looks. And also my wrist was hurting after coloring that. But I don't like this bit. I don't know. I was trying to do some kind of like yin yang thing going on here, but I don't know. There, that's the actual like drawing. Just ignore this. Here I was doing some blind contouring, which is really, really fun, especially if you're having like a bit of art block. Basically, if you don't know what blind contouring is, you put down the pencil and paper and you're not allowed to take it off while you draw. But the fun thing is that also you're not allowed to actually look at your paper when you're drawing it. I use references for this because I feel like if I tried doing something out of my memory, it just would look a little weird. I don't know. And so you just look at your reference. I would look up at my laptop, look at the reference, and then just draw. And then when you look down, it's like, oh my god, what did I draw? It gives a really cool effect though, and I like how even in like the scribbles you can still see a face. I don't like the spread at all. I don't know, I just don't like it. I would do like forest like stuff like this, like with watercolor in my previous sketchbooks. In my last one I did one that I really, really liked, but this one I didn't like, and then I tried again and that was just bad. I like this cat though, and I like this cat too. Here, I don't know, I wanted to draw my desk and what I had on it. This turned out surprisingly really good for like a random pen sketch, and this is not bad, but everything else is just like, I was trying to go for like an intentional doodly vibe, but it just turned out bad, especially like the hand. And then when I got to the laptop, I was just tired. I drew this girl and I really liked her, and so then I wanted to draw like a whole like a spread of these like rainbow colored girls, and then I did this one, and then I just didn't like it and I gave up, and then I did whatever this is. Yeah. Okay, so I tried doing a color pencil portrait because I don't do that very often. His neck is a little too long, which is for some reason very common in my colored pencil stuff. And then more song lyrics. I really like this like sticky note that matches his shirt. Definitely didn't put that there because I misspelled different or anything. I don't know, I just wanted to draw a cat frolicking. Is that a name, frolicking? I don't think that's a name. Did I don't think that's a word. Then I drew a cat just like running through a field with a basket. I don't know what was happening here. It's very simple, but. And then we have just these two random girls. I fill this background with a blue gel pen, and let's just say the gel pen and my wrist suffered. Okay, then I got this comment telling me that I should, like, for gesture drawings, I should open Chandelier, you know, in the music video, and then I should stop it at random times because, like, the girl, I think she's Maddie Ziegler, or is it her sister? I don't know. But she's like dancing, this girl, she's dancing very dramatically, and so I stopped it at random times and I got some cool poses, and it was fun. I did that, I used that colored pencil again with like multiple colors. It was fun. Some of these are a little bad, but they were like 30 seconds, okay? I didn't spend long on them. These are just some hand and feet studies from Line of Action. I'll link the website because it's pretty good for studies and stuff like that. Yeah, here are some like stuff you're using Line of Action, and then this is what I was talking about with the whole forest thing. I did these random really like quick thumbnails, and then I did these two, which I really like. I don't know, I like the fact that they have like a color scheme to them. It was fun. And then I did this bigger one, which I like. If only I was a little bit more patient and waited for the back color to dry before I doing the trees, because now it bled through, which kind of sucks. But I really like doing these, like layering them, like starting with a light color on the background and like darkening it up on the floor, and then like doing the trees and then like darkening it up again, and like, I don't know, I like layering, getting darker and darker as the trees get closer. I don't know, I think this one might be my favorite. Then another colored pencil portrait. I wish I put this on my wall instead of my sketchbook, but at the time I didn't have the whole picture memory wall that I have right now, because I just like stick things on my wall now, you know how it is. But I like it. It's not bad. There are a few things that I don't like, but I spent a really long time on it, so I'm just gonna pretend I like it, okay? And then here we have more studies and stuff, some portrait studies with ballpoint pen. I use like these random ballpoint pens that I found, because I have so many ballpoint pens. I have too many. And I think this one, and maybe this one, I think they're my favorite. I like this one too though. But these two I definitely hate. Like this one, I just don't like how like you can't really tell what is a shadow and what is a highlight, like you can't really tell them, and it just doesn't make sense. Like the reference was a little bit weird anyway. And then this one I definitely just overshaded. Whereas with this one, I really like how you can very clearly see what is a shadow, what is a highlight. Then we have these like doodles. I don't really know. My micron was really smushed. And so here, if you can see, like the wrinkles look like spikes, and that's just, it's so annoying. I don't know. I hate looking at it because of that. But I don't know, they're very quick. I don't even know what I was doing here. Okay, here I wanted to make like a cool tennis page. I had this like vision in the middle of the night of like this thing that it like moves, but like you can move this. I don't know. It's like an interactive page in my sketchbook. Oh, see, I'm not very good at crafting things. Oh no. No! I'm not very good at crafting things, so this was a mess. And it just did not work at all. And then I wanted to draw the people playing tennis, and it works like that. You know, they're like playing tennis or whatever, but it just didn't work. And I like cut into my sketchbook for this for literally no reason, and I hate it, and I failed, and I can't do anything about it. Here I was listening to the Very Really Good podcast, and I was drawing what he was talking about, so it's very random, but I don't know, I had fun. Just doodling. I was kind of into an art block, so yeah, more song lyrics. Yeah, more art block. I don't really know. This was supposed to be like a cutesy kawaii page, but that didn't happen. Yeah, I don't know what the paint thing is. Just don't even. More people. I don't know. I like her. She's definitely my favorite doodle out of all of these. I guess more song lyrics, but this is a it's an album cover, and so it's supposed to be square, so this is supposed to be a lot higher up, but I didn't really think about that when I was doing this, so it doesn't actually line up properly, but yeah, and then here we have more girls. I like them, I really do. I was like taking inspiration from artists and like drawings that inspired me, and I kind of took that and kind of made it my own and kind of mixed them all together, saw what I actually like, and I like took little pieces of these artist styles, I guess, and kind of tried making my own thing. I don't know, I think this was a very crucial like step because it made me move forward a lot more and kind of figure out what exactly like am I going for, what's the vibe that I want in my style. Then we have just these like pen doodles. They're literally, there was no sketch. I just looked at some flower references and then just doodled with I think it was either a Micron or a Staedtler pen, I'm not sure. I used either or. And then I just added some watercolor because it felt a little boring and bland and kind of dead. More random doodles. I don't really know what these are. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Here I was trying to practice side profiles, but it just didn't work. And I was like, it doesn't look like it would be in my style. Maybe it's just because I drew a guy. So I tried a girl, but that didn't work either. It just did not look like it would fit with all my other drawings. And I think the problem was that I'm so used to drawing 3/4 or like straight on side views, like straight on views of the face, but that I could stylize it very easily, whereas with side profiles I haven't drawn them enough to the point where I can stylize them easily, you know? That's why I try like practicing, because like different types of side profiles, because one comic, like a webcomic that really inspired me was Brass and Sass, because in every side profile of the characters just really matches their personality, and they're all so different, and it just goes with their personality so well, and that really inspired me. Like I tried to do something like that here where they have very different side profiles. I don't know, I don't really like them though. And then here there's just random ribbon, I don't really know. Here I am practicing side profiles, and then birds. I really like this bird. This one's pretty good too, but this one's really cute. And then some sketches for a video. Okay, this is when I was designing Olu. I wanted to do a mushroom girl design. That's just what I really wanted to do. And I was wearing these mushroom earrings, and I was like, I saw them in the mirror, and I was like, you know what? We're doing it today. So I did it. I first had her imagine something like this, and then I was like, okay, well, let me try like her, instead of like her hair being the mushroom, let me try it like as a skirt. But that looked really weird and I just didn't like it, and so I did some like research, I guess. Like I looked at a bunch of mushroom references. Didn't really practice drawing them too much, but I kind of just wanted to get an idea of what the parts of a mushroom are. I tried it like as a hat, I guess, and then I I tried that, except bigger, because I also looked at how other people made mushroom people and kind of took inspiration from that. I created this outfit, which I really liked. She has a little leaf shoes and these like this mushroom stem here. As you can see, there was this weird like stem thing where it was like flat on the top that I saw and like kind of textured that I saw in a few references on a couple mushrooms, so I added that as the socks. And then she has one type of mushroom as like a dress and then the other as a hat. And I saw a couple mushrooms, like a bunch of tiny mushrooms cluttered together, and so I ended up adding that on top of her hat. And then her glasses are made out of like sticks, like these like twisted wood, and then you can see like a little leaf there. You can't really see that from afar, but it's a nice little detail if I ever need to draw her glasses from up close. And then that's her face. I didn't really change it because I like this face. And then we have her hair, which I went for this one. I wanted her to have leaf hair, and she has her little ladybug friend, which I named Spots, and then ended up giving her a little snail friend, and he is called Cypher. So yeah, I was just like playing around with, I guess, color schemes or whatever. I don't really know what was happening here. Her anatomy looks weird here, but I wanted to see how she would look from the back. And then I tried finding names, and then so I looked up mushroom in different languages, and so Pilz was in German, but that didn't really feel right. Gomba, I don't know. I tried like writing the ones down that kind of felt like they could pass as names, and I was kind of torn between Hoa, Mogu, and Olu, and I asked my friends and like classmates and stuff, and I think I asked about 6 or 8 people. I'm not sure, but the ones that responded, they all said Olu, so I was like, okay, we're going with Olu then, which is in Yoruba. I've never heard of that language before, so I'm sorry, but like there, it means mushroom in Yoruba, I don't know. And here I was just trying a color scheme, and I had something in mind, and I just like did it here, and then not a 360 turnaround, but like this is really all you need. And I really like her little snail friend, aka Cypher. I don't know, I think these doodles here just look so cute. I don't know why. And then here you can pause to read the storyline. I think you'll kind of understand her personality and what I'm going for a little bit better. Are you done? I don't know, maybe. You don't have to read it, but I advise you maybe, I don't know. More doodles. I was trying to plan out like a pose for that illustration I did of her, and I ended up going with this one, and then I drew it bigger, and then I just drew it even bigger. But yeah, this is a Z. If you don't know, I draw her every time I don't want to do homework. I don't know how that started. I just drew her randomly once while I was like grumpy, I guess, and I didn't want to do my math homework or whatever, and then that just kind of stuck, and she turned into an OC, and I draw her every time I don't want to study or do homework and I'm feeling lazy or whatever. So if you see her, which she doesn't appear as much in this sketchbook as she did in the last one, but if you see her, that's what that means. And then I actually really like this drawing of Z. I don't know, it looks good. Here we have Venus and Jason. Yeah, I was just drawing a scene which looks bad, and then here they are hugging, I don't know. And then, yeah. This is the best bed I've ever drawn though, so that's cool. And then here we have me trying to redesign Venus's kind of space outfit, because obviously she comes from Aquaria, which you have no idea what I'm talking about, because that video where I redesigned her outfit like in the first place, because she had an original outfit, I redesigned it in the video and then I redesigned it on my own again. But basically she comes from Aquaria, and then it'll all make sense when the video comes out, but I wanted to be more spacey, because it looked like a regular outfit. It looked something like this, and I wasn't vibing with it. I wanted something more spacey and cool, and I like looked for a bunch of references on Pinterest and stuff, and then I just kept doing that. And I wanted to have like a cute kawaii vibe, because I wanted her personality to kind of match that, because she's very sweet and like bubbly, but I also wanted a spacey thing like going on here, especially since the technology on Aquaria is a lot more advanced, and they're very like, I guess there's some sci-fi influence in there. But I ended up selling for something like this outfit, I guess something similar. And then I saw these like boots with a bunch of straps, and I got inspired by that and did something similar. And then we have this random page. I don't like any of these, if I'm being honest. The strawberry and the carrot are probably my favorite. The other ones suck. I don't know what this is. I just ignore it. Here where I tried out this gouache that I got, and I made it's actually a collab. So I'll probably just have it like linked or something. This is a very random page. It's very dirty as well. But I just had this vision in my head of this drawing. It just came in my head for some reason, so I drew it, and then it felt empty, so I drew this yin and yang thing going on. I don't know. There's no deep meaning behind it. I don't know. We have eye studies. I actually really like the spread. I don't know. I put so many sticky notes over here because this was a pen sketch, so obviously I made a bunch of mistakes. I do really like this arm though. It ended up looking pretty good. A lot better than the original at least. But yeah, I don't know. There's just a bunch of doodles. I like this girl. I don't know. She's cute, I think. And I like this one as well. I don't know. I like the way it looks. I just did this like background thing here from a reference. All my references are linked down below in this reference board that I have. And then I did this random bookshelf. I don't know. Here I have this just random like mushroom page because I have so many references for mushrooms saved and I haven't drawn a single one of them. I just had them all saved for O's design and for her like world and stuff because I needed, you know, to know how mushrooms look to make characters inspired by them. So I just did this random page and I don't know, and then I colored it with markers, which I don't use markers very often, but I'm getting really tired, but we're not even like, are we halfway? Yeah, okay, we're halfway through the sketchbook. Here I just have doodles and stuff. I have these snails because I was practicing for, you know, cipher and stuff because I need to be able to draw him. And here we just have more like girls and guy, surprising. Then we have hands. They're not that good, but whatever. Me trying to draw a little bit more realistic bodies, but it still just looks bad. And then here we have like a thumbnail sketch for that thing, and then this girl and this girl. I think the stars on her cheeks inspired the next spread, which is kind of like space themed. I was gonna draw Z and then like on a different piece of paper, cut her out and then put her in this galaxy thing that I did here, but that didn't happen. And so now there's just this random blank galaxy page. And then I don't even know what happened with this, just don't even look at it. But I like this moon, and then this was from these two necklaces that I got. I think my aunt got them for me, I'm pretty sure. And I doodled these like little star stuff here, and this also very much inspired this spread, I guess. Here I am just kind of stressing over her design a little bit more. I decided that, you know, Korea is hot, so I wanted something to be like suitable for that. And then Venus needs to show privilege because I think her mom is either like a queen or she's really rich. I don't know. So I think this would be like a royal purple maybe color. So then that kind of shows a little bit more privilege, I guess. I don't know. And then she's not supposed to be like a spoiled brat or anything. I'm just saying like maybe she'd be a princess or something. And then I wanted to be spacey and kind of sci-fi a little bit, and then I wanted also again to have her personality be in there, to be like cute and kind of sweet looking. And then I also wanted to have advanced technology, so that's why I added this whole like thing like with the hologram. I don't really know. I'm gonna try and fit that in the story as well somehow, but yeah. And then here, me practicing my handwriting. For some reason this day, my handwriting was looking a lot better, but then it got worse again. I think it's just a gel pen. I actually really like this spread. It's very cluttered, but I like it. I like having very like filled up spread. I like doing little plants here to match the whole thing here, and a little, what's it called? A little specter, is that what it's called? I did, I guess, a mushroom house, and then I imagine Olu would live here. More like doodles, just like paint, and then this globe. And more just like random doodles. This is an avocado eraser, and this is like a little cute giraffe thing. Hold on, I'll be back. Here's a little avocado eraser. I drew it there. And then here is this little cute giraffe guy. I love him. He is my child. Look at it. It's so cute. Oh, I wish I drew him from this side because he has a little smile there. See that? Look at him. Oh my god, he's actually why did I draw him so accurately in size? What? That is actually kind of creepy how accurate the size is there. That's cool. Okay, anyway, yeah. And then I do Glimmer from Shira. I'm not caught up, so don't spoil anything. I'm still like only the first season. I literally just started watching it like maybe like a week or two ago, but I just don't have the time to watch it, so I'm still very far behind. But then I decided to do like a full drawing of her because I really like her color scheme, and I used gouache and it was really, really fun. I think it definitely kind of strengthened the bond of me and gouache. I don't know. I think, where is it? This was also done with gouache, so I lined it with these glittery gel pens, so. It's not very good. These are all pen sketches, so they're not very good, but these are all just like Pinterest girls. This is probably my least favorite one. I just don't like it, okay? Just don't look at it. And then I don't even know what's happening with the eyes here. Just like ignore it. I don't know. I hate this one. Okay, it's not horrible, but it's pretty bad. And then I actually really like the sketch of this one, but I ended up coloring it, which I think maybe was a bad idea, but I think it brings a lot of color to the spread. Except, my markers were dying. Then I did some rat studies. Here I stuck this like random piece of paper with like, that I was using to paint, cause like they're always so colorful. And I think I used this while I was working on the Glimmer painting, and I was video chatting. I was like, here, it's done. This is what I've been working on for like the past 2 hours. And she was like, wow, what a masterpiece. And we were like joking about it, like, I'm gonna display it. And I literally did, like I stuck it in my sketchbook. Then we have hamsters and this random girl with like blue skin and green hair. I don't really know. And then we have this like pressed leaf. I don't. No, it broke. Oh, come on. Hold on. Let me lift the tape. Oh, come on. I'm sad now. Whatever. It was dying anyway. Oh no, it keeps breaking. It's so delicate. Oh my God. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just a little over dramatic. But here I wanted to design Olu's mom. She looks a little off here, but I don't like her design. This is not what it ended up being. But if I didn't draw this specific sketch, then I would have never had inspiration to do any other characters. So yeah, I ended up naming her Etheria. I was like, where have I heard that from? Like, I was like, that's such a pretty name, but where have I heard that from? You know, I was like, did I really just come up with that name? Like, where did that come from? And I was, because I just said, oh, I'm gonna name her Etheria. And it was like, oh, that's kind of really perfect. And then a couple days later, I was like, oh, right, Shira, that's where I know. But yeah, then we have these like pressed daisies. They look really bad. I wish I like placed them a little bit nicer, but they just, whatever. And then I like this drawing and this drawing as well. This drawing, you'll see, I'll come back to it, inspired something else. Here we just have some random gesture drawings. Here we have some side characters for Olu's story. This is Daisy. She is like Daisy inspired. And then we have Lily, you know. And then this is Kova. Kova means tough and finish. I like her. I really like their designs. She looks a little too old, but I decided that her dad is probably gonna be like the mayor or something, so she's gonna be a little bit richer than the other kids, so it's fine if she dresses a little less earthy and like planty and foresty. I wanted her to like look preppy, and then instead of a skirt I added like petals or whatever, and I tried to make her hair look like petals. And then Kova has leaf hair and stuff, and Daisy is just adorable. I love her. I'm not sure about the hat. I think I need to practice drawing it a little bit more, but yeah. And then Kova has this like ripped sweater, and she has this like jacket wrapped around her waist and like a tank top, and she's holding a stick, and her boots are untied. This one's like half untied. She has a little leaf there, and she has a scratch, and like her pants, one of the legs is rolled up. I don't know. I like her design a lot because I think I really like the imperfections. It just adds so much character. This is just a random page. Here I like drew this like ginger girl, and I wanted to do another one. I hate this though. I don't like it. Her eyes are crossed, and I just I don't know. And then I have this like random doodle here. I don't know. I like it though. I don't know what about it, but I just do. This whole thing, I'm gonna run faster than a chihuahua. I was on video chat with my best friend, and like she was like running around her house, and I don't remember why she was running, but she went, I'm gonna run faster than a chihuahua. She meant to say cheetah, but then we just laughed about it, so then I drew this. I don't really know. Like the spread, I just like stuck this here, and I like scribbled all over this and like covered the bad drawing of Daisy I did here, and then I did more Daisy doodles here. Oh, Daisy doodles. I don't know. I don't like these drawings of her though. They just don't. No. But I drew this, and it ended up being my profile picture. I went in digitally and like actually finished it, but here I did a DIYS. This is the original artist and the hashtag, and I like it. I was gonna do like a blue kind of spread here, but then I drew her because she fit perfectly, and then I wanted to tie in that red color and the cherries here, so and then I really wanted to draw the strawberry dress, cause like why not, right? And then I really like these two drawings. I think they're really cute. I just was not feeling it. Like I did not want to draw faces at all, or arms obviously, or hands. But I do really like this foot for some reason. I don't know why. But then I drew some like other strawberries and stuff. This face, I drew her and she looked really mad, and I really liked it. And so then I just drew her again, but I couldn't actually remember like what she looked like, so she ended up looking a little bit different. But I really liked this. And then I just drew her in like different facial expressions, but I just really like drawing her mad. I don't know why. I like drawing people like upset or whatever. But yeah, this I took a photo of like the sky because it looked really pretty while we were out on a walk, and there was like an airplane and it looked like a shooting star. Obviously it was a lot more like detailed than this, and there were like cars and stuff, but I obviously stylized it and simplified it at times. But I think it turned out pretty cute. And then on a completely different walk, we took a photo of this bird that was like sitting on a light, because there's this like guy with like a 8 feet long stick, and it was like this special stick for like a bird or something, and he was like taking it on a walk, but then the bird flew away and sat on this thing, I would guess to poop or something. And then the owner like kept screaming at it like to come back, but the bird was completely ignoring him, and we were very amused by that, so we took a photo of the bird because I wanted to draw it, and so I did. And then these were salads that we bought. I wanted to paint them because I thought they were really. Oh, and here we did some like animal stuff. I drew these like cows. I'm sure you recognize this photo. It's like everywhere on Pinterest. It's so cute. I love these things. I think this one's probably my favorite. I don't know what about it, but I think it's my favorite out of all these. They're all cute, but I think this one I like the most. And then I did some pandas. I saw this pose and I was like, I have to draw it. And then here we have Etherea's actual design. I'm still a little bit confused if I should give her 2 outfits or just like one, because these little utensils, I drew a pocket on the mushroom here, but then I was like, oh, what if I give her an apron since she likes baking and sewing? And so I gave her like an apron, and then I added that onto the apron instead, and I like it, but then I had to take it off here because if this is her second outfit, then you know, she wouldn't have 2 of those, right? That wouldn't make sense. But yeah, here we have her dad, which was so hard because he kept looking like a teenage boy, and my brother suggested to add a beard, and I think that worked. It definitely made him look a lot older. And he's like into woodworking, I think, and or making stuff, and like he would make the furniture. Then I wanted to design Kova's backpack because she has a backpack, and I thought that would be good, you know, since like she's very she would be like playing with mud and stuff, and she'd be out in the forest. Here we have some more blank contouring. I tried doing it with a pose that did not work, but the only reason I stuck it in here was for this face. I just thought it looked really cool. But yeah, I think they're really fun to do. This is the last spread technically. This was like jewelry designed for, because it was for like art class. We had to like design a product or whatever, and I wanted to do jewelry or whatever. And these are goals for my next sketchbook. And these little doodles. Here she is again, the little grumpy girl. I decided to draw her body, and I basically just gave her the exact same outfit I did with like this one, because I liked it, and so I gave her something similar with like the t-shirt and stuff. I don't know, it's very simple, and these doodles are so tiny. I don't know why I made them so small, but it was very fun. They're really cute. And here we are at the end of the sketchbook. That's it. This was done with gouache. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. I don't know. I thought I'd do like a finished illustration thing on the back. I do like how it like goes to the pocket. In the pocket, let me just see. in the pocket, we have swatches. Anyway, yeah, hope you enjoyed today's video. Like, subscribe. I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like I wanted to say something, but I didn't. I don't know. It's done. It's finished. It doesn't feel like it's done, but it is. So, yeah, bye.